The trial of Roman Reigns on SmackDown ended up going very wrong, and now Roman Reigns is in big trouble as WWE has made a shocking announcement about Roman's future in the company. WWE fans were very excited to see the trial of Roman Reigns in tribal court, as many fans wondered what happens if Roman Reigns is found guilty. However, this segment on SmackDown quickly turned ugly, and now Roman Reigns is in hot water because of it. When WWE began to advertise the trial of Roman Reigns, many fans were very curious to tune in and find out exactly what was going to happen. Were the Usos going to have a lawyer? Was there going to be a judge? Were there going to be members of the Samoan family? Who exactly was going to be involved? Well, we found out there wasn't going to be any extra cast members to this trial. Instead, it was basically going to be the Usos yelling at Roman Reigns and telling him all these things he did wrong. They played some exhibits of Roman's guilt, and a real trial never really happened. But there were a lot of twists and turns in this segment, including Roman Reigns deciding that the trial was a farce and it should never have taken place. So he ended up low-blowing Jey Uso, and that's when the chaos began. Roman and Solo Sikoa began beating up Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, and things took a tragic turn, and right now, Jimmy Uso is fighting for his life due to Roman Reigns' actions. The rule in WWE, as of late, has been what Roman wants, Roman gets, and basically, Roman Reigns makes up the rules. That is why Roman Reigns is not on TV that much. That's why he wrestles in tag matches at pay-per-views, and he doesn't have to defend his title for months at a time, whereas any other superstar, they couldn't get away with what Roman has been doing. And WWE has allowed Roman Reigns to get away with anything he wants because of how big of a star he is. But it seems that his attack on Jimmy Uso and sending him to the hospital was just too much, and WWE could no longer let Roman Reigns get away with illegal actions. Because after SmackDown went off the air, they made a shocking announcement about Roman Reigns. The walls are definitely closing in on Roman Reigns. First, he finds out that he will no longer be the only men's world champion in WWE. They made a new world championship to put on Raw that Seth Rollins eventually won. And then he gets pinned at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view by Jey Uso. So 2023 has not been Roman's best year. In fact, right now, things are going very bad for Roman in WWE. But WWE is about to make things much worse for Roman Reigns. And the question is, could it all be over? So why exactly did Jimmy Uso have to go to the hospital? Well, after the trial went awry, Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa tied up Jey Uso in the ropes as Roman Reigns viciously attacked Jimmy Uso and made Jey Uso watch. Roman hit Jimmy Uso in the head with his title. Roman rammed Jimmy Uso headfirst into the stairs. Roman then picked up the stairs and launched them at Jimmy Uso. Jimmy was dazed and confused, probably already severely injured, and to make matters even worse, Roman Reigns ordered Solo Sikoa to put Jimmy Uso through the announcer's desk, and he did just that. Jimmy Uso remained unresponsive after he went through the announcer's desk, and all Roman Reigns could do was smile. And Roman Reigns seemed to be proud that he had just sent his cousin to the hospital. Obviously, Jimmy Uso was loaded into an ambulance, taken out on a stretcher, and today, Jimmy Uso remains in a hospital as his brother Jey Uso and Jimmy's wife, Naomi, wait to see what will happen with Jimmy's health. But after SmackDown went off the air, we found out that Roman Reigns was not going to get away with what he did to Jimmy Uso. Instead, he would pay a dear price. Just a few hours after SmackDown went off the air, an internal memo was sent around WWE stating that Roman Reigns would be suspended. The memo says that because of Roman's actions against his cousin Jimmy Uso and sending him to the hospital, that WWE could no longer stand idly by and let Roman terrorize WWE and his very own cousins, that Roman had finally crossed the line, and that in the coming hours, WWE will make the announcement to the world that the undisputed WWE Universal Champion has been indefinitely suspended from WWE. And the question is, what does this mean for Roman Reigns and SummerSlam? Will he even be able to show up at the pay-per-view? And also the question is this suspension part of an ongoing storyline to take this storyline to the next level? Or is this a real suspension that is not part of a script, that Roman Reigns actually went too far in that segment? As we know, we are now hearing that the Bloodline Roman Reigns segments on SmackDown went way over, and a lot of the other wrestler segments had to be cut down. And Roman Reigns is facing huge backlash because the other wrestlers didn't get their chance to shine at Madison Square Garden, and that Roman stole the spotlight and their time. So Roman could be suspended for a number of reasons if this is not a storyline suspension. However, if this is a storyline suspension, then chances are Roman Reigns will be back by the time SummerSlam rolls around, and this could just be a way to get Roman off TV for a couple weeks while he goes on vacation with his family. But what we do know right now is Jimmy Uso is still in the hospital, and it seems that Roman Reigns has no plans to visit him. But that could be because he has gotten word that he is suspended from WWE. What are your thoughts about the trial of Roman Reigns on SmackDown? And what are your thoughts about Roman Reigns sending his cousin Jimmy Uso to the hospital, and the reports that Roman Reigns has been suspended from WWE? Leave a comment below and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification, and check out our new YouTube channel, Wrestling News Now Insider. Click on the link to visit it now, and you will get brand new exclusive videos.